What's up, everybody, and thank you for listening to Mastering the Mindset. My name is Dariusdotch, and I'm an actor, hip-hop artist, and fitness and life coach. And I'm here to personally help you train and improve your mindset so that you can, 1, become the best version of yourself mentally, and 2, gain focus and motivation to be able to take action and achieve the success in life that you want and deserve. Before we get started, please like and subscribe to my channel, and at the end of this episode, if you liked it, please share it with a friend or loved one or someone who would benefit from hearing this message. I'm so glad you're here, and I'm ready to go on this journey with you, and that journey begins now. All right, and welcome back to another episode. Thank y'all so much for being here. Before we get started, I'm going to ask you to go ahead and smash that like button for me and smash that subscribe button for me. And those of you on YouTube, please subscribe. And if you're listening via podcast, please leave me a review. This helps me reach so many more people and gain more listeners, and I would truly appreciate that. So I'm going to just jump right in. This will be a very quick one, but I really like this one. And this is also one I needed to hear myself. And there's a story about me I want to tell you to kind of bring it all home. So here we go. Today, let's talk about your breakthrough, and more specifically, how you can create your breakthrough. Because breakthroughs can just happen in life. The universe or God can just give you one. It could just land in your lap, or the universe can force you through a breakthrough when things happen and you have to change. The old is no longer possible, right? That has happened for people. It's definitely happened to me. Or you can actually go and search for that breakthrough. You can go out and look for the opportunities and align yourself with that breakthrough. And some of this may be a little hard for some of y'all to hear. Unfortunately, there may be some parts of yourself that you're going to have to give up. And I heard this quote from a life coach I follow, and I was listening to him talk. And the quote, when you think about this quote, is really powerful. And it says something like, a seed has to completely destroy itself in order for it to become a flower. And it's so true. If you think about it, think about a seed and how much potential is in that teeny tiny seed. So much potential to become a flower or a tree. It becomes something beautiful. But in order for it to become that thing, it literally has to completely destroy everything about the way it currently is. And if you look at the person you want to become, that person a year from now, 5 years from now, a decade from now, in order to become that person, you're going to have to completely destroy certain parts of yourself. You're going to have to destroy certain aspects of yourself. Certain aspects of yourself are going to have to be completely unrecognizable to yourself and folks around you. To change and become different, you literally have to change and become different. And it sounds so simple, yet it's so true. But people don't seem to let that sink into their mindset. So many people say, I want to change. I want things to be different. I want to be a different person. I want different for my life. I want to be better. And then reality hits and they realize they have to change themselves. And they're like, And they want this fantasy of having everything they do be exactly the same, nothing ever being difficult, not ever having to do anything hard, not having to let any parts of themselves go, and they want to have all these things around them, about them, be different by the end of the new year or in 5 to 10 years. Do you see how that sounds? That's not realistic. In order for you to have a breakthrough, usually you have to go through some kind of breakdown. And again, it can be the universe bringing it to you, or you can go out and search for it. Your life cannot be changed unless you change yourself. Don't keep making the mistake of wanting your life to be different, but doing the same thing you always do. If you're always the same, your life will always be the same. You have to break down certain aspects and areas of yourself. They have to completely die off. And in place of it, new aspects of yourself have to either be stronger or be made, like with forest fires. You see a forest fire and it just looks like all this destruction and chaos. But over time, after that forest fire is gone, there's new growth. Those seeds that were underground that weren't getting enough sunlight because all the big trees were blocking it, they grow and the forest is beautiful again. Same thing in life. Sometimes you have to just light a forest fire on certain parts of your life and say, yep, that aspect of me that likes to procrastinate, that likes to sleep in and doesn't follow through with what they say they're going to do, I need to burn that down. I need to see what new things can grow right here. Because your life right now is based off of who you were and have been in the past. Everything you currently have in your life right now is based off who you are and who you were 2 years ago, 4 years ago, 10, 15. If you look around you and you don't feel satisfied with where you are, it's because you didn't take the actions or do the things necessary to be where you want to be in order to have the life you want. Like I've said before, if you look around you, you will see the lagging indicator of all the things you've done in the past. You want things to be different, you have to do things different. And then in the future, you look around you and see those lagging results from all the actions you took. Those new seeds will have grown, right? And one life fact that we can all agree on is better times usually come after a breakdown. Things get hard, times get tough, low, you get to the bottom, and eventually you'll bounce back. Now, while we're in it, it doesn't feel like things will change, right? We get afraid that the hard times are going to last forever. We can't see the breakthrough. And another part of life is it's not all even, right? There will be good and there will be bad, peaks and valleys. And when you're in the valley, you'll be at the top again and much higher if you don't stop growing. You can't stop there. On the other side is the beautiful part, right? Now, for me, the story I told you about, one of the lowest moments for me was when I lost my car. I was driving around for years with a revoked license. I had tickets. I'm talking about tickets, and those tickets ain't cheap. And it was definitely in a period of my life where I really needed to burn some aspects of my life down. I was irresponsible. I procrastinated. I ignored things as if it would just go away. And the late fees, they just kept piling and piling and piling. Again, this was for years, right? I'm definitely not proud of it, but it was about like 9 years without my license and over $3,000 in fines. I know. I'm a changed man. But it finally caught up to me, and my car ended up getting towed, and I was broke. I couldn't afford to get a car. I couldn't afford to pay the fines, which is one of the main reasons why I was in that predicament. If I would have just paid the fine after the first ticket years before, I would have been fine, right? Anyway, I was stuck. I had to be on the bus for 2 years, and I hated it. Life brought me that breakdown, and I made the decision to change. I worked on getting those fines taken care of, found a program that helped, that was specifically designed to help folks get their license back, and I saved up and bought a beautiful car that I love, but I had to go through that valley. I had to burn down that part of myself in order to change. And the universe bringing you the breakdown could be anything, right? It can be health problems. It could be losing your home. It could be you ending up in a career that you hate. It can be you ended up in a relationship that you hate, losing your job, right? And you can just wait for these things to happen and the universe forcing you to make a change, or you can seek out that breakdown, right? And break down certain aspects of yourself for change. But as simple as this may sound, it's so hard to just do it because it's human nature. It's natural to resist change. Change is hard. You always resist change. Change means the unknown, but the unknown is viewed as a threat. And this threat is irrational, right? Even when we know that the change will bring better, I knew I needed to do better when it came to my license, but I still didn't do it, right? I could have been working on myself, getting my stuff together and growth and working on getting my life and everything in order. And I wouldn't have to have waited damn near 10 years to get my license and have that car that I loved, right? And I did leave something out. One of the main reasons why I kept getting pulled over is because of the car I had. So I'm from the South and I grew up around big cars, right? And that was my taste. And so I had a gold 1998 Cadillac DeVille. And I didn't have no rims or tinted windows, nothing like that. But I kept it clean. But yes, cops saw me driving that and immediately they got behind me, right? Anyway, my point is I knew I had to change and I didn't. And imagine how much further along I could have been, how much sooner I could have felt that high, right? And don't even get me started on the person I am now compared to who I was in that gold Cadillac. The life I have right now wouldn't even be possible. It wouldn't. Ain't no way that version of Dotch would have had a podcast, have a workout business, still doing theater, doing all the editing and marketing I do, getting gigs to edit for other businesses and do music. No, that wouldn't have been possible. I had to evolve. Parts of that Dotch had to be destroyed, had to be burned down. Now, not all of myself, A lot of myself is the same. A lot of myself is better, but I had to build a new version of myself. And the fact that you're listening to me right now means that you are on a journey yourself. So you understand that there are parts of you that need to be destroyed. And just like I knew back then what I should have did, I'm willing to bet every single dollar in my bank account, you know there are some things that you have to destroy too. We know. And this is what growth is. This is what self-development, this is what a self-development journey is. We have to get rid of those things that have been holding us back. At the same time, understand and expect the resistance to change. It's going to be there. In order to grow into that person we want to become, you have to make room for that new growth. So that's what I got for you today. Like I always say, man, thank you for being here. Please share this episode. Make sure you tag me in it. This is a donation-driven podcast. I would love it if you can make it a donation. I would love it if you could make a donation. That would truly help me out. Again, please like and subscribe to my channel, especially on YouTube. If you're on a podcast platform, please leave a review. That really helps me out. Thank you so much, and let's ride out. See, I've been thinking about money a lot lately, so I woke up this morning and let my knees hit the turf. You better thank God you're still on this earth. You better be stacking cake like making dessert. Whatever I spend, I'm trying to get reimbursed. And they want to show it's a good thing I rehearsed. I'm on a wave, it's a good thing I can surf. Pick up my phone, 2 missed calls from her. I swear having the magic stick is having the gift and the curse. Cause I know she missed me, she wasn't as soon as she get in from work. I get sweat on my shirt, now she can't find her skirt. She put that thing in reverse. They see me in public, I don't say much, they probably think I'm a jerk. Sometimes I'm an introvert, sometimes I wanna be by myself. I hope your feelings ain't hurt, it's just what I prefer. How I do my best work, and I took a time out to let my squad converse. They all like me, we all take 3, I feel like Steve Kerr, but that's what I wanna see. I set my goals and they've been unfolding right in front of me. Can't imitate me or duplicate me, cause it's only one of me. I plan for the future and learn from the past. Hopefully it make a little more cash. Look in the mirror like, boy, God, and what have you done to me? All I've been thinking is money trees. Money don't grow on trees, man. I still be looking for money seeds. Put that in my dungarees. I give it exactly the way that it come to me. Watch how you talking in front of me. You think this funny? I've been thinking about this money. Thinking about this cash. You play with mine, and I'm on your ass. I'm thinking about this money. Thinking about this cash. You play with mine, and I'm on your look, money. I think about money so much it ain't healthy for me. I know this can't be healthy. I chase it like waterfalls. She sound like TLC. I'm trying to bring home the bacon. Plus I like BLTs. I feel like money be feeling so good, it's better than TAC. So pass me that and I relax, but not for long, cause I'll be back. I feel like a baker when it come to this bread, cause I need that. And if you ain't helping me eat, I don't need your feedback. I need some cash. Too much pride is the reason I don't ask. I'ma take what I got and make it last. Yeah, but I won't sit on my won't sit here feeling bad. Got on my grind, I gave it everything I have. I feel like Marty McFly every time I came back. I put it in overdrive and left that bullshit in the past. Yeah, and I bet not see you laugh. You bet not make me mad. Think this funny, I've been thinking about this money. Thinking about this cash. You play with mine, and I'm on your ass. I'm thinking about this money. Thinking about this cash. You play with mine. Thinking about this cash.